I'm no meteorologist, but I'm still going to do a weather forecast for Rise of Kingdoms Get Rich Quick scheme. But lucky for you, since I'm one of the good guys that isn't trying to build an empire off of sucking your blood, this trick I'm about to show you is pretty simple and quick. This is how we can get more than 100 million resources in less than an hour. Hey, it's free real estate. Alright guys, welcome back to another Daddy Furious specials. Today I'm going to show you how you can use your main and your farmer accounts in an event that none of us are a stranger to basically get free resources in less than an hour or even 30 minutes depending on how many farmer accounts you have. So, as you can see with your own pair of beautiful eyes, this event is thoroughly, and what you want to do is invite your farm account or accounts to this match and just start with any boss, right? Doesn't matter which boss. The goal is you want to get those coins at the end when the boss dies, right? And the reason I choose to involve a main account is because they are much stronger, they do much more damage, and this way these bosses, they die faster and you can go on to the next boss and finish this event quite faster. But if you go with the randoms, right, they might be the same power as you, as your farm accounts, so it might take a bit longer for you to finish this event. One thing you want to keep in mind is you want to do this event first on your main account, right, at the highest level, at the highest difficulty, before you do it on your farms. That is because obviously your farms, they have less power, meaning you can do it only on the less difficulties, meaning you get less coins and less reward. So finish this event on your main account first and get the maximum rewards, and then do it on your farms. Alright, so this is the second boss that we are doing on my farm. Let's finish it and then we're gonna go to the shop to do some shopping, baby. This is music to ladies' ears. Yeehaw! Dude, you need to stop using Chisco video. Mimi is getting angry and she's very jealous. Get your ass out of my room, boy. Anyways guys, enough with the yapping session. As you can see, we got the reward and the coins on my farm account. So now let's go and do some shopping. Alright boys, we have just arrived to IKEA. So now we go down to this section. We want to skip materials because we don't need that on the farm accounts, right? Like I don't know about you, but I personally do not need them. I need resources. So, as you can see, each time this event comes, you can buy 100 tokens of these resources. So that is about 50 million food, 50 million wood, about 11 million stone, and 5 million gold. And you buy whatever you need the most. If you're a T5 player, then I suggest what the fuck? I suggest you buy the gold because you need it the most. It is hard to farm, and that is what you want to get. But for example, if you're a T4 player, if you're a Cav main player like me, then I buy food and stone. At the end, it comes down to you. It is a personal preference. Of course, on your main account, you should buy the materials first. So buy mats, buy the Speedups, buy all of those goodies first. And then at the end, if you have any spare coins, then buy the resources depending on what you need the most. Sorry, I think I just lost my voice. I sincerely apologize for that. And on your farm accounts, you want to skip materials and skip, Speedups, all of that, and just focus on buying the resources instead. Two things you want to keep in mind. The harder difficulties you do this event, then the more coins you get, meaning you can buy the more resources. Of course, that also depends on the power of your farm account, because as you can see, these levels depend on your power. The more power you have, then you can do the harder difficulties. And the second thing, the more farm accounts you have, then you can buy more resources. The next thing I want to tell you is to have your farm account's civilization on Spain. But cabron, why? Well, it's because it's literally passive income. As you can see, 20% resource production by your resource centers, which is equal to a rune that you can find from a holy site. I don't think I can find the rune to show you here, but you get my point. And this rune is temporary, but that civilization buff is permanent. Oh man, I'm fighting for my life here. I searched for 20 minutes and I cannot find this goddamn rune. There is one here, like it's this one, but it's not the max one, right? It's only like 5%. So you get my point though, you get my point. Right, so first one was changing your civilization to Spain. The next tip I have for you is go to your city and upgrade your farm buildings, your resource production buildings, all to 24 or better to 25. And for 25, of course you need to spend some gems to buy the blueprint, but in the long run, it's gonna be worth it. But why you should upgrade to 25? Well, it's because as you can see, the wood production, for example, if you upgrade it, then it's gonna be double the value, right? So instead of 10,000, you get 20,000 per hour. One thing you can do is prioritize your farm buildings, right? So which resource do you need the most? Is it food? Then upgrade your food buildings to 25. Is it wood? Then do it for wood. If it's gold, well, for gold, it's gonna cost you a lot because, yeah, upgrading gold buildings to 25, it's a lot of resources, right? And you might want to just leave the gold alone and invest in, for example, food, wood, and stone buildings instead. So, for example, if you want to see how much production speed in total we have, then we go to City Hall, we go to economic bulbs, and we just go down to resource production right here. So for food, for example, it's 150%, and 25% of that is from using tokens. Then civilization future, which is Spain, that is 20%, then technology, 70%, holy site, and VIP. So all of these things, they contribute towards your production speed and other buffs as well. So make sure you guys do your economic technology as well. Just upgrade those that give you production speed for food, wood, etc. And another thing you can do to increase your production is you can buy a city skin, and that skin is in fact inside the KVK shop. But this one is going to take you quite a while to obtain. Yes sir, this skin right here, divide about 15% resource production. But like I said, it's going to take you quite a while and multiple KVKs to play, so you can afford this skin. So one thing you want to do to be productive is first upgrade your crystal mine to level 25. That is the first thing you want to do on your farm accounts, even on your main account, that is the first thing you do. And once you do that, then go ahead and upgrade the techs inside your crystal academy. And you want to start with the techs that are cheaper in cost and then slowly work your way up. This is to be more efficient and get more season coins. Another thing I want to show you before I go is my main account. So this is it, and as you can see, my resource buildings are still at level 24. This is because, well, it's my main account and I need to upgrade them to 25, and that's gonna cost me gems. And my gems are better spent towards VIP or Wheel or the egg events, right? And because I'm a low spender, well, I'm not going to do that on my main account, I'm going to do that on the farms instead. So if you're free to play or low spender, then I believe we should do the same thing as well, and just be responsible, be, what's the word, be smart with your gems, is what I'm trying to say, alright? And for example, we have, you know, I'm a T4 player, and I have my castle. My castle was level 24 for like 2 years, and then I got it to 25 organically, just by running Barfords. So I didn't spend a single gem in upgrading my castle, and it just went up just by Barfords and stuff like that. And instead, I got to invest my gems in better stuff. For example, VIP, now I'm a VIP 16, and like Wheel event to upgrade my commanders, and the egg event to upgrade my equipment. So once again, if you don't plan to fight with T5s, if you don't plan to use T5s, then just keep them locked inside the academy, because otherwise it is just extra unnecessary power for you and your kingdom. It's going to affect your matchmaking during KVK, and it's going to affect you, for example, when you want to migrate out, and you're going to need more passports for that. Or the worst scenario, which is deleting troops. So again, if you don't plan to fight with T5s, just keep them locked. And I see a lot of people saying that just unlock T5s, but don't use them. That is a pile of horse shit, right? Keep them locked, guys. If you don't plan to fight with them, keep them locked. But if you plan to play mix, for example, mix T4 and T5s, then of course, with all means, go ahead and unlock them. And Godspeed to you, soldier.